Alright, so we are back with part 2 of the Resident Evil Zero walkthrough. We are playing as Billy, the wanted fugitive. Handcuffs hanging off his arm. And you know, for the longest time, I thought that arm tattoo was just like generic tribal tattoo. But it's actually not. It actually says Mother Love, if you look closely, which is a reference to the rock band Queen. Resident Evil actually has a lot of references to Queen, which is kind of weird, but it's cool. I like Queen. You see the Scorpion did some damage. So we should have this in our inventory. Panel opener, briefcase, ice pick. We're gonna go back down the way we came. We're still gonna leave these herbs here. And I'll still explain why in just a bit. Probably like around at the end of this video. Alright, so head back all the way over here. Now we got nice clear hallways. Nobody to mess with us. Head all the way back to the service lift. That where you got the key from Rebecca and the ammo. Through here. And what you're gonna do is send her the ice pick. And then she can use that to unjam whatever's stuck in the doorknob up there, stuck in the keyhole. Take that. And then we're going to do the same thing here that we did with Billy. We're going to pick this herb up, but then we're just going to drop it because we don't really need it right now. Let's go to the store and use the ice pick. Doorknob is unstuck now. Rebecca is free. There'll be a bunch of flaming zombies up here, but don't bother with them because we don't have to go back up there and they will not follow you down. So now we're gonna go meet back up with Billy.
Come on!
And have him follow us. We're gonna switch to Billy actually, and this door here is locked from the other side. What we can do is use the panel opener. Enter the crawl space. Maybe some dogs. Pretty easy since there's two of you now. Just take them out. We're gonna pick up the shotgun ammo. Then we're gonna drop it because we do not have a use for it right now. And same with the same with the first aid spray. It's pretty important that you pick those up and drop them. It's not pointless. Here in this dog cage, we're going to find a little gold ring. We're going to take that gold ring, and it fits into the briefcase, and we have 1 out of 2 keys. We need 1 more ring. So that's what he meant when he said it's a pretty unusual key. This little key thing there, but no key for us. Nothing we can use. Head into the back. Alright, now we're gonna have, this is one of those things where, you know, they take advantage of having 2 people a lot in this. So you gotta have Billy, it doesn't have to be Billy, but I was just Billy to hold that. And then you have to switch to Rebecca, and while he's holding that, you can now pick up this hook shot. Basically a grappling gun, grappling rifle. Hookshot Operator's Manual. Warning, this device should only be used when inspecting difficult to access car roofs, or when connecting special trains. Return it to its proper location after use. Number 1, where to use. There is a ladder outside the small window by the first floor section door of the 3rd carriage. Fire the device so that it hooks high onto the ladder. Number 2, using the winch to climb. After securing the hook, use the winch to lift yourself up. This grappling hook can only lift 1 person at a time. Be aware that the unit may be damaged if lifting more than 80 kilograms. So I'm not actually sure, but maybe Rebecca has to use it. No, I'm pretty sure that Billy can use it. I don't know why it really brings up the 80 kilogram thing, but oh crap, I forgot to tell Billy to follow me again. Switch to Billy really quick. Get back inside the train.
This way.
Okay.
Tell her to follow you. You can unlock this door now and just go through it. You don't have to go through the crawl space, and it's gonna be a jump scare. Kill him. You can actually pick up these bottles. And pick up this gasoline, and you can make Molotov cocktails. Alright, so now that we have the hook shot, looks like some zombies are getting out. Leave them. Switch to Rebecca, and right here at this open window, we're gonna use, have to be lined up perfectly. Use the hook shot. again. We're gonna trek across the top of the train. And we're gonna jump down into this hole. Alright, there's a zombie there. Kill him. He's definitely not dead. Now he is. There's a knife here, but I don't need it. It's pretty creepy. Looks like the zombie like smashed his face into that mirror. You'll find this jewelry box. Go ahead and examine it and open it, and you'll find the other ring that goes to the briefcase. Alright, now exit through this door. Alright, it looks like those eggs are hatching. You'll recognize this area, and if you run down here, you will recognize this area from where we got the ice pick. Of course, you don't want to stay in this area for too long because these things will crawl on you and bite you. Run down the stairs. And you're back with Billy.
Follow me.
Okay.
Run down this way. Come on, Billy. If you actually use your right analog stick, you can control the other person. I mean, you can only make them move, but it's pretty cool. If they're like in your way or something. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to exchange this ring for ammo. We're going to switch to Billy and put the ring into the briefcase and examine the briefcase. And we get a key card. I'm going to use the key card right here. Throw the key card away and go through the door.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
What happened?
Alright, so just a little background, that was Albert Wesker, the famous villain of the Resident Evil series, and that was William Birkin from Resident Evil 2. And those troops on the train, those were USS Umbrella Security Service. I see quite a bit of them throughout the series. Throughout the first few games at least. They carry out umbrellas to help cover up umbrellas, dirty work, and take on special assignments for them. They're pretty cool.
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
Alright. The brake operation manual. Using the brake control, the following 3 steps are necessary to operate the brakes. Step 1. Activating the controls. Brake controls are located in the following locations. First car, driver's compartment, and the rear deck of the 5th car. To activate the system, you must insert the magnetic card into the device in the 5th car. This will supply power to both sets of controls. Step 2. Enter rear deck code. Enter the code for the rear deck unit to release the lock. After this, the driver's compartment code can be entered. Step 3. Enter driver's compartment code. Enter the code for the driver's compartment unit to remove the lock. Upon completion of these 3 steps, the manual brakes can be used. So we are trying to stop this train. Who will stay behind? So Billy has more health and is generally kind of stronger than Rebecca, but I'm gonna have Billy stay behind because if you do send Rebecca, you get a cool little...
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. You stay here and apply the brake when ready.
Okay. Rebecca!
Huh?
Don't screw up, okay?
I won't.
Alright. So make sure, if you go as Rebecca, you get a cool little cutscene. Make sure you grab this magnetic card. It is vital. Because you are on a time limit. Pick up these bullets right here. And head on out. These USS zombies will now get up, but you can pretty easily just run past them. The time limit they give you is pretty generous. Oop. Added in a zombie here just for throw you off guard. You don't even have to kill him, just lay him down and run past him. Make sure you reload real quick, because we're gonna need a full clip coming up. Oh, hello. Yeah. Alright. Get past that wall of zombies. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but Edward's dead body was not there anymore.
Edward! No! Stop! Don't come any closer!
This will not happen if you decide to go as Billy. And it's kind of unnecessary, you know, it's, I mean, kind of just a waste of ammo. I mean, you know, but I just think it's so cool and part of the story that I do it pretty much every time. Alright, so that expended quite a bit of time. I'm a lot faster when I'm not doing a walkthrough. Anyways, keep going to the very back where you found the hook shot. Very back of the train. Now you're gonna go up to this panel here and use the magnetic card. And we have a little math puzzle. So it's gonna be
Rebecca, I have engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger, I'll put the brake on now.
I've played this game so many times. I'm pretty good at these puzzles. The answers are pretty easy, honestly. Usually you can just kind of... As long as you're good at math.
Rebecca? Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
Alright. These flaming zombies will get up and take them all out, because we're going to need this area clear. Alright, so everything that you picked up and dropped on the train will now be here in this area, which is really good. If you didn't pick it up and drop it, it won't be here. So go ahead and pick up. I can combine this red and green herb now. There's some ink ribbons, a hunting rifle. I'll pick up this first aid spray. Can't see what this is. That's the knife, I don't need that. I'll pick up the shotgun shells. Alright. And I'll pick up the screen herb. And if I really need to later, I can come back down here and grab these ink ribbons. But for now, I'm just going to leave them here. And the hunting rifle we are done with for the rest of the game because it's a piece of shit. And we will get a better weapon. So let's go over what we know so far. Umbrella was sending investigation teams to a facility that was shut down years ago. The train and a mansion nearby was sabotaged by this mysterious figure and leeches that obviously carry the T-virus. So who is sabotaging Umbrella and why? Climb up the ladder.
The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of S.T.A.R.S.
What about the male?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
Alright, that was a pretty informative cutscene. So this is the facility that was shut down where the investigation teams were going. And this is the director of that facility, who, as we just learned, is dead, and who the leeches keep imitating. So this would be kind of our hub area for a little while. Welcome to the training facility. What we're going to do is we're going to drop pretty much all of our healing items here. As I said, this will pretty much be like a hub that we can return to. Just drop all those right there. This game is very different from every other Resident Evil game. Keep in mind that normally we would have like an item box. Normally once you pick something up, I mean you can't drop it, but leave the hook shot. Head over here real quick. And there'll be some more herbs for her to combine. So we have quite a bit of healing items at this point. And some bullets, pick those up for Rebecca. I'll drop this one too. Alright, and that is pretty much the end. I think I'm going to end part 2 here, because I guided you through the train, and I think the training facility will be our next video. So thank you for watching again.